Hey there, it is time for Emerald Eats, where we highlight some amazing food in our area.
You know, Thanksgiving, it's almost here. It's on a Thursday this year.
Oh, I heard.
They're looking for inspiration for your party. Throw on your apron and get ready for this.
Yes, today we are learning how to make some Thanksgiving stuffing and some salads with the Lakehouse Bellevue. I really love that it's like the boys and Maria. And Maria is the worst cook of everybody up here, okay?
No.
But we're going to learn today, Bender. We're going to learn, okay? We're joined by Executive Chef Kevin Bender and sous chef Sean Russo. Hello.
Hi. Thanks for having us.
So happy that you're here.
Look at you guys all ready to go off the Maria's already like, so what do we got?
Yeah, I was already
So what kind of food can people find on your menu right now? And of course, you're highlighting the whole fall harvest deal.
Yeah, we are highlighting fall harvest, and that's kind of what you'll find on our menu right now. But we've been, of course, Thanksgiving's coming. So
yes,
we're doing really fun like to-go orders, and we also are open all day on Thanksgiving. I think there might still be a couple spots left, maybe.
Really?
But so we wanted to showcase what we're doing for that today. I wanted to walk through a really fun stuffing recipe.
Yes.
Because, yeah, the sides are important on Thanksgiving, especially if you're not the host and someone else did the turkey.
They're my favorite part, if I'm honest. I love a good side.
And our to-go menu will all be available a la carte. So if you are making your own turkey at home, but you want some of Chef Kevin's amazing stuffing or cranberry sauce, you can also just order that for your party as well.
Ooh.
Nice.
Now, cranberry sauce, typically for me, this is horrible to say, and I mean, it's
then don't say it, Bender.
It's the ocean spray can with the rings on it. See, right? He knows.
I know what you're talking about.
He knows.
Well, we're not going to have that there, but you can bring your own.
Be better. Okay. So what are we working on?
Well, for the stuffing, we get like really any kind of your favorite bread, as long as you dry it out works. And you can dry it out by just like leaving it on the counter overnight, so pretty easy. I like brioche, so that's what we have here. For stuffing, you're going to start with like a lot of butter and then some onions, celery, and carrots, and some nice herbs, so like sage, thyme. You can do rosemary if you want. And also for your mix, you don't have to do just onions, carrots, and celery. You could throw in squash or parsnip or whatever, you know, floats your boat.
All right.
So you saute that. I've kind of pre-started. Once everything's kind of translucent, you just really dump it into your bread.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Simple.
I could do that.
Easy.
It won't taste as good as your chef, but
And
I
then
can.
you kind of give it a little stir really quickly. And then I like to have a little bit of like turkey stock or chicken stock around. And that helps moisten the bread just a little bit too.
You just kind of eyeball it depending on how much bread you have.
Really depends on how much bread you have.
Okay.
So once you get it moistened, you give it another little quick stir just to like coat the bread. And then that is ready to go into a baking dish. And once you get it baked, it's stuffing.
Nice.
Yeah.
That bowl, that mixing bowl, you could like give a baby a bath in that thing. It's enormous.
So now if people don't want to cook for Thanksgiving, but they want to celebrate at the Lakehouse Bellevue, when are you open? Because like you said Thanksgiving, there may be a reservation or two available.
Yeah, of course. We start our Thanksgiving service at 10 a.m. and we're going to go until 8 p.m.
Nice. Okay, now we also have a salad that is available on your lunch menu. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so this is kind of representing the whole fall harvest, everything, and the Thanksgiving pumpkin vibe and all that. But it is also available Monday through Friday on our lunch menu. So here we have some local Northwest kale grown locally. This is a Vaudevin curry vinaigrette. So this is made, Vaudevin is a French curry, so it's a little more mild, a little more European than a typical like Indian curry. But still got that really distinct flavor. And curry and pumpkin go really well together. They work really well together. Same with pumpkin and coffee, which we have the coffee granola here. So we're just kind of dressing all this salad. Get it nice and moist.
Have you ever thought of putting on gloves to mix anything? That's incredible.
No, but it's really smart. I was just thinking, because then I just get, like, I just need to wash my hands out. But you should probably wash your hands anyway,
Yeah, this
just
is
for the record.
This is how the health department.
Oh, no. I wasn't talking about the gloves from that aspect. I was just like because typically just with like,
With,
you know,
yeah,
Like a
yeah.
little-
yeah.
I like to be hands-on.
Yeah.
Really
I think a lot of, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But
A lot of
this
chefs like
coats
to be
it so
hands-on.
much better. I mean,
It does.
really
You really mix it. And also kale, when you kind of like they call it massaging the kale, like with olive oil or dressing, it kind of breaks it down and it kills the bitterness a little bit. So it actually does. Massaging kale actually is a technique.
There you go.
Nice. All right, what's
Then we got some delicata squash and some local pumpkin. This is in an agrodolce sauce, which this is the traditional way of doing pumpkin in Sicily.
Nice.
So it's a sweet and sour sauce. The pumpkin is cooked and then marinated in it. Then we top it with some fermented quinoa. This is fermented with koji, which is like a Japanese fermenting process.
Nice.
So you got a little bit of a...
Will it be tart then?
It's got a little bit of like a funky bite to it.
Nice.
So it's not just like boring straight up quinoa.
Yeah, yeah.
And then this is our coffee granola, which you'll find on our breakfast menu as well. This is a staple, Jason Wilson staple at the Lake House. And again, coffee and pumpkin is really delicious together. Pumpkin spice latte kind of vibe.
Oh,
Sure. I know you kind of like think it sounds weird, like kind of pumpkin, but then when you think of pumpkin spice and
It makes
a latte,
sense.
it's
It
really
makes
delicious,
sense.
right?
Wonderful.
So you kind of get like all that flavor right there for the holiday.
So I feel like I gotta ask y'all, just so all our viewers are prepped for the holidays, what is the mistake you see people make all the time? I feel like in my house we wait too long to get stuff started and then you end up eating way later than you want.
Yeah, I suppose so. I guess that could be one thing, but also maybe taking it a little too seriously. I mean, as long as your turkey is cooked fully, it's food. It should be about gathering, being thankful for everything you have, and just have a good time with family and friends, right?
See that? He didn't say no cranberry sauce in the can.
I love that. Made me
Cranberry sauce in the can.
I'll tell you that all day long, but okay. All right, can we jump in on
Yeah,
this?
please
Can we
enjoy.
try it?
Enjoy.
I'm gonna use this giant spoon.
Go for it.
And maybe you want to use this giant
Sure,
spoon.
that's fine.
How about
That's
that? Yeah. Okay. Get in there, buddy. This is okay.
The funky bite. That's what he said.
I like this.
Thank you.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, this is really good.
The funky bites for Thanksgiving.
I
That's
like
the way
it.
you described it. And that's what it is. It totally works.
I'm here for an interesting salad. Thank you so much for both of you for being here and for the good, heartfelt advice. That's always nice to hear from the experts too. We have
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you.
everybody. Yeah.
We have more info on the Lakehouse Bellevue on our website, fox13seattle.com/studio13live.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. Thank you all.
Oh, Carly back on Monday.
Carly will be back, but thank you, Bender.
I appreciate it.
Bye.
Anytime.